Greeting friends and welcome back. We made it to the final step of our workshop. So today we're going to cover step 7, alchemize your presenting problem or alchemical transformation and align to your purpose and potential. So we become an expert in the challenges that we overcome. So how can you share what you have learned with others who have maybe suffered or had similar challenges? Do you think you can help impact a larger community by providing value on a larger scale? And where do you most hope to see transformation to humanity or in your present surroundings? Just think about things such as what you are most passionate about. And then answer by listing 3 descriptions in each category below. What I do, how I feel, and what I value. What I do, how I feel about it, and what I value. And here are just a couple of examples. What I do, maybe I'm an engineer, an administrator, a teacher. How do I feel about it? Do I feel appreciated? Do I feel misunderstood? Do I feel unique and talented? And what do I value? I value honesty, integrity, humanity, relationships. And list 3 areas of your life that you would like to experience more success or improvement. And can you easily envision yourself succeeding or improving in each of these 3 areas? If not, then where are you feeling the most resistance? To help, if there's any resistance, in order to fully align with your vision of success, it is important that it can pass the 4-point test. Now, some of you have already gone to this point with the modules, but this is by Weldon Long, The Power of Consistency. So each of these questions will help if you can answer yes. 1, does your vision make you feel excited and alive? 2, does your vision align with your core values? 3, does your vision require you to grow? And 4, does your vision serve everyone for the good? Next, how can this alignment work help advance your calling, your career, your profession, or your purpose to unlock your potential to thrive? How can this alignment work help advance your calling, your purpose, or profession to unlock your potential to thrive? What new opportunities are you unapologetically ready for? Think of some opportunities that you're ready for now or in the next phase of your life. What is a win in your life that you can't live without and feel appreciation for now? What is a win in your life that you can't live without and feel appreciation for now? Now think about what you are most passionate about and ask yourself, is your goal to make a difference? How can your passions also help contribute to maybe the betterment for others? Some of these questions are going to be a little bit more thought-provoking. Take your time to answer these. What legacy or mark do you want to leave on the world? What challenges have you learned to overcome that you can help others succeed at? How can this alignment work help advance your calling or profession to unlock your potential and thrive? And finally, what do you desire most that you can also inspire others for hope and change? And another self-assessment exercise with some questions. Rate your level of distress related to your presenting problem prior to completing this exercise, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. Name the primary emotional belief associated with your presenting problem. Now name the inherited belief associated with your presenting problem. Is your primary emotional belief and inherited belief one of the same? Has the presenting problem or pattern improved or transformed? And what is the new belief you have replaced it with? Okay, now I want you to rate your current level of distress, if any, from 1 to 10 related to your presenting problem after completing these genetic recoding strategies. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest.
1 being the lowest level of distress and 10 being the highest level of distress. If your answer was a 3 or higher, then it's recommended to continue to put into practice the application of the Panacea model for the same presenting problem until it is a 2 or a lower. Your goal is to get it at a 0 to 2. Then once you get it down to a 0 to 2, you can use the 7-step Panacea system for any other challenge you want to transform in your life. So let's go over some improvements that you may have experienced from your participation with this Panacea and Holistic Psychology Workshop. So just in self-awareness, I'm going to read off and see which ones relate that you feel like where you've made progress. In emotional intelligence, in generational healing, healing childhood patterns, healing subconscious programming, improvement within relationships, new insight or clarity, increased love and self-love, wisdom, motivation or inspiration, more alignment, enhanced guidance, greater purpose or more insight on your purpose or alignment to your purpose, greater meaning, emotional healing, compassion, enhanced perspective, having new solutions and tools to overcome challenges, increased gratitude or appreciation, feeling more support or more supported, developing greater understanding, knowledge, or education. Or there could be others that we did not list here.
We hope that the 7-Step Panacea workbook has made a positive impact in your life and that you will continue to benefit from this model again and again, just as many have. So if you can, please rate your level of satisfaction with this Panacea workshop from 1 to 5, again, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. So what have you gained most from the 7-Step Panacea? Perhaps if you can, just explain how genetic recoding has helped you, and in that list of benefits, what was checked off, what was not. Where would you like to see improvement, and where have you seen improvement? Where do you yet have to see new opportunities unfold, perhaps? And do you believe that genetic recoding would also help others, perhaps your family or friends, and would you recommend it? Strongly disagree, maybe feel neutral, or you agree or strongly agree. Okay, so if anyone would like to continue to use this Panacea, we do have the member rate, which is half off at $47 for the VIP. It's also included in the turnkey program, or a non-member rate for $97. We have that link if that's something that you or anyone you know would be interested in. We also have the separate one-on-one worksheets at just $19.97. Those are more often needed for a one-time session or for a follow-up instead of doing the full 8 sessions. Sometimes it takes more than 8 sessions, depending on how you work that out with your client. And the 7-Step Panacea can be used both personally or professionally, so it's for yourself or your practice. And if you need more guidance, or would like private one-on-one sessions, you can book with any of our professionals at the VIP rate. If you want more info or would like to receive the one-on-one sessions along with your practitioner training, we can discuss that with you privately anytime. But we're going to go ahead and provide a quick tutorial on how to offer online sessions, as we discussed, with group or clients. So first of all, you can use Zoom for free for up to, I believe, 40 minutes with your sessions. And for clients that, for practitioners that are doing that, they can do a 40-minute session with their client and then provide them with a 20-minute homework exercise, however they want to structure that with their clients. Or you could also have the unlimited Zoom for approximately $16 per month. Again, you can obviously use other online meetings such as Google Hangouts and Facebook groups or so forth, but also you can use it over the phone. Now I'm going to change the screen share and show you a different workbook. All right. Okay, so for instance, if you are working with a client, this is interactive. So we're going to just take a couple of the questions that we used in this section today. And if you're talking to a client online and you're asking them what are you most passionate about, it can be, for instance, health and wellness, family, travel, whatever the case may be, okay? So you're going to just input their information. Again, the same exercise we did today. Let's just say that someone's a teacher and how they feel, maybe appreciate it. Let's do a good one, right? And what they value maybe is, trust or relationships, whatever the case may be. Okay, this is just an example. So when you're done filling out the client's information and going through their entire section in their workbook, and as you can see, there are several other questions here that, a little bit more length than what we've covered in these workshops. And when you're done, you can come over to the upper right-hand corner where it gives you an option to save and continue. And then you will go ahead and it'll provide you with an option of which email to send it to. What I often like to do is send a copy to myself as well as to my client. That way you're actually working with them and picking back up where you left off with your client. So hopefully that information helps. Okay, and then this one is the practitioner workbook. So it's going to have everything that was just shown in the tutorial that she just went over with you. But it's also going to be a lot more involved. It's going to have all of your legal documents that you need. So it's going to have your medical disclaimers. It's going to have your client confidentiality agreements. So that's what you'll go over with your clients. So it has all the legal documents as well as the summarized sessions at the very end. So you can go through the whole entire Panacea therapy program with them. And of course, most people are going to need 1 to 2 sessions per module. So you could plan on anything between 8 to 16 sessions and upwards with your clients. And then also any summarized sessions you want to do with them, that is contained at the back of the book. So this one's a little bit more thorough. And then you have a treatment planning worksheet at the very beginning. So we cover all of this in Practitioner Practicum for anyone who wants to go over to receive one-on-one training for that. Now these are all included in your Business in a Box. So that is offered for a discount for any workshop members for only $197. And I'd love to do a screen share and show you the whole Business in a Box. And you can actually see all of the different, everything that's contained in your Business in a Box and what's provided for you. So basically any benefits or what you can get is, fully trained, qualified. We do the one-on-one sessions, we do the Practitioner Practicum, provide you with the diploma and the Business in a Box. So for anyone who wants to know what the benefits are
of the practitioner program, we do offer financing and multiple price packages. Obviously, the recoding and breaking patterns and generational patterns. This is great for new as well as seasoned entrepreneurs, so people who are existing practitioners, therapists, coaches. Gives you the ability to work remotely, such as online or anywhere worldwide, provided that you have internet access or phone access. This is all available and easy to access over mobile as well. So if you or your clients ever do any of the workbook material, it's actually really easy. Plus, there's an app that's available to you, so you can always just use the app. Some of you might be using the app for the practitioner program. So it gives you the ability to leave a corporate job and work independently or with a team, because you'll have your whole turnkey business and practice just available to you, and provide you with additional income opportunities. And it's also a fast-track program to get your certification between 4 to 8 weeks. If you're not working and you have the time to dedicate to it, you can get through it faster by doing 2 modules per week. We also do provide a friend and family referral and discounts. However, for people that do take our program, we do have some exclusions of people that we work with. We do work with only people who are ready and willing to go deep and do the inner work, because that is a requirement. It's also a requirement for the practitioners. People who are respectful and coachable. We all want to be more accountable and self-aware. And people who are committed and motivated and have the financial resources to get started, although we do also offer payment plans. And for people who have a team player mindset. And if that's you, then, or anyone you know, then welcome them into our next workshop.
So congratulations for completing the 7-step holistic psychology workshop. We're so thrilled for all of you, wherever you're at in your journey. I really hope that this has had some kind of at least a start and opening some doors to onto a tremendous trajectory. And I'm just so thrilled for all of you for taking a step in your busy life to do something like this and to continue to, work, not only maybe move your personal life forward, but also your professional life.